Hi, welcome to a video by Archangel Raphael. So this video is going to be about false light energies and clearing them. And so first Archangel Raphael is going to talk about false light and what he means by this, and how these energies can come in. And then we're going to do a clearing for this. So I'm just going to let Archangel Raphael come in and speak through me. I would like you to know that what I am actually seeing about false light energies is that they are not necessarily deliberately created. They can be, but not always. So false light is very much about light that may seem in one way or another to be fully coming from the light of oneness, that may seem to be giving some element of hope, truth, something that is positive. It may be, for example, even something as simple as telling someone that whatever they are concerned about doesn't really matter, when in fact what they are concerned about is something very serious that really does matter, that is affecting their life in a big way, and that will get bigger unless they go deeper into it. False light is also very much connecting in to the energies of wanting something for yourself. So false light can come in through the type of channels, people who are in one way or another giving information, sharing what they believe to be truth. And it can come in when the person is wanting something for themselves. So, for example, it can be that they want to be recognised as the one and only person who is able to give out certain information. It may be that they would like to accumulate large sums of money, or perhaps something else. But where there is an element of wanting something for yourself, there will be a place within you or the person who is delivering a service where something can come in which is not quite right. So what may happen is that a person is delivering a service, something that is very good, but because they want something, what they want can come into it, and as a result they can take someone off track. They can even make someone believe that what they really need is the service they are providing in order to be well. False light can even come in the guise of someone who is professing to be fully enlightened, someone who is saying that they are the one to follow, because what they are really seeking is to gain followers, to gain something for themselves. And there are many types of institutions which are actually created from this energy, where there is a person who has been trying to gain a lot of power on earth. And then what happens is that person passes that on to someone who comes after them. And so it carries on for many lifetimes. And what I will say is that there are such institutions that exist on earth that have been going on for many lifetimes like this, where it has been that one person is in charge, and then before they pass, they hand it over to someone else, who then takes over the people who are following that particular line of teaching or energy stream. And what I will say is there is a lot of false light involved in this, a lot that is actually created from a place of ego. I will also say false light can come in many other forms as well. It can come in the form of people who genuinely believe that in order to be in the light, you have to be a particular way, perhaps always in one way or another. A certain type of behaviour is displayed, perhaps always being the person to be around and give out certain type of information to people. always be in that role. Perhaps it can even be that the false light teaching is that you always have to be available to people, to hear what they have to say, to be with them in a way where you are always allowing them to be as they would like to be. It can be a way of actually having no boundaries, having nothing around you to safeguard you. It can even come in the form of people who are in one way or another professing to know the truth about you, who tell you things about yourself and what you must do, and if you do not follow them, they believe that you are going against something that is truthful, when in fact that what they are saying is not quite right. It can come in the form of many different types of energies that come through people, but also comes through institutions. And what I will say about false light is that it is not about dismissing what someone says because they have elements of false light. It is about actually being discerning about what is really feeling right to you, what resonates, what feels good. And if something feels to you like it is not really resonating, then it is very much going to be that it is coming from a place of false light. I will say one more thing about false light, and that is when people are very immersed in false light, they will not recognize true light. So there are some people on the earth plane who are so much into false light teachings, who really believe certain things. For example, they may even believe that there is no such thing as doing anything wrong, that there is no right or wrong, there is only light. They may believe that it is okay to do whatever they want, regardless of the consequences it has for other people. And there are a lot of people who are very much into false light teachings in this way. People who really believe that they can do and be whatever they want to be. And of course they can be. But it is very much about false light here, because through this they are coming away from their blueprint by becoming very much involved in their ego and being whatever they would like to be at the time, according to the whims of their ego and the desires of their ego. They are coming out of alignment, creating karma, perhaps creating problems for other people, and sometimes taking energy from others, sometimes very deliberately through rituals and ceremonies. So now I am speaking about another part of false light, where people take it to the extremes, where they participate in things in order to gain power. So what I will say is this is another part, but on another level. It is simply about genuinely believing that you are here to be whatever you would like to be according to your ego, and moving away from your connection within and moving more and more towards actually creating your own identity. So this is another part of false light. So what I would like to do is do a clearing for all of you. And in this clearing, I will clear away all kinds of things from false light teachings, and also teachers you may have connected with who are working with false light, either deliberately or because they don't know any better. It can even be people you have connected to in other lives. It may even be that you are being stalked, so to speak, by a false light teacher you connected with many lifetimes ago. It may be that parts of your energy have been contaminated by false light teachings, perhaps going way back actually. So it is going to be a mixture, really, of clearing this from you, your body, your being, all the things that you have absorbed, believed, taken on board as truth, which are not quite right, and also clearing from you any other type of energy attached onto you that is perhaps around you in spirit or even around you in this moment. It can even include clearing contracts with certain spiritual groups, institutions, whether these are groups you have been in this life or other lives. And my final message about false light is that it is something that many people are interested in at the moment, because people are learning more and more about what it means to be enlightened, what it actually means, and as a result, people are putting away false ideas, false concepts. They are coming away generally from things that they have been taught to believe and moving towards what is really true for them. And as a result, a lot of the false light energies are being put away at the moment. So I would like to do this now. Hmm. Hmm. So I will say that this is done, and the next part of this is that I would like to connect you more deeply to true light. I would like to even connect you, perhaps, to true light teachers who you are meant to be connected with, or help you develop deeper connections with the right teachers. Because I will say there are many true light teachers on earth who you can connect with, who will actually help you to go deeper within and connect more deeply with yourself. So I will bring this in, a connection to your true self and a connection to anyone who it is right to connect with, whether it is actually on a personal level or whether it is the teachings of that person. So doing that now. Hmm. So I will say that this is done. Hmm. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening, and much love to all of you.